Hello everybody, RexTempus Time Traveler, hanging out once again on this crazy flat world. I am going to be continuing to work on my giant pink mob spawner, which is why, of course, I need 60 pressure plates. I'll show you why in a moment. But the first thing that we need to do is, of course, get to the top of the mob spawner. So I have quite a few blocks I can use here to stack with. So let's go ahead and get ourselves up to the top. All right, here we go. Let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be climbing up there and then hit my head. So, all right, so we're climbing up to the top. Come on. Let's get ourselves up here. And let's see. Oh, almost. Okay. All right, so we're going to keep See, this is exactly what I said I didn't want to have happen. Alright, is this enough? I literally just missed it by one. Okay. Alright, so we're up here. One thing we're going to do is... let me just use the shears. Let's put down an infinite water source. This will become very important as we do this. So, there we go. Alright. So now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to put down some more of this pink stained clay and finish off the general shape of it. Now hopefully I actually have enough. I did go down and mined a whole bunch more. So let's see. Alright, so from here, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I need to go out 6 more. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's that wall. And why don't I go ahead and just mark this one out too, or as well I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so I have my dimensions all measured out, so all I gotta do is just start placing some of this hardened stained clay just to sort of fill out the rest of the shape of the mob spawner. I'm just going to keep it pretty much a basic square shape, just because it will maximize the amount of room as far as where to spawn mobs. And this way, yeah, maybe I'll just increase my chances, hopefully, of getting some good stuff. Alright, so, we got all these other corners that we have to fill out, and, I don't know, it is kind of a nice view that I get, over there. As I said, I've been planning to sort of turn this into just kind of like a little mountain, hide it with probably some cyan wool, that way, it's just kind of, part of the features of the landscape, but I will have like a tunnel that will go to the middle where I can get to the actual chests. And this way, like I said before, I will have the weapons that I need, especially for battling the Ender Dragon and the Wither. Because as you guys know, or many of you know, the purpose of this is not just to live on this crazy flat world, but also to, actually that worked out pretty well, but to complete all of the accomplishments. And I've done quite a few. I've done a lot of the easiest and quickest ones to do, such as, crafting table, mining, things like that. I still do have quite a few more to do. A lot of them are related to, the bosses and other things like that. So gotta go to the nether, get some blaze rods so I can do things like make a potion and a brewing stand, things like that. Gas tier, of course. Well, not just any gas tier. I have to actually hit the gas with its own fireball. That's going to be, so much fun. Alright, so, and of course there's also the Ender Dragon and the Wither that I still have to do. Thankfully, with a world like this, making a fully powered beacon is not going to be really all that difficult. And of course the reason why is because I have an infinite amount of gold, diamonds, iron, and emeralds. Literally just a few blocks below my feet. So, alright, let's get all this in place. Now, what I'm going to do is I would definitely want to make sure that I fill out this area, and the reason why is because this is where the water flow is going to be to channel the mobs towards the hole that should, if everything has been done correctly, just kill them through fall damage. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so what I am going to go ahead and do, and obviously I do not have enough stained clay. I always kind of forget just how many blocks, how much materials it takes to make these things. So, alright, yeah, we're going to put in some of these things like this. And again, this way we can, this will help kind of control the mobs while at the same time, well, basically it'll keep the water from flowing all over the place, which will allow more space for the mobs to spawn. But it doesn't rely on them falling into a ditch, because they can just literally walk along and be like, oh, I got caught in the current of the water. So, yeah, and as I said, I've built this on a few other worlds. This design just works so amazingly well that any of you who are wondering how to make a mob spawner, I mean, yeah, you can use this as a guide, because, I mean, it will work. I mean, you will get lots of resources. Alright, so let me go ahead and use up what pink clay I have left, and hopefully I won't plummet to my death. I do have a decent number of levels at the moment, 35, and I would really hate to lose all those until I've had a chance to really try to enchant something. So, alright, how many more? And, oh, that's it? Oh, man. Alright, let's see, what should I do now? Oh, alright, you know what, I'm just going to leave this stuff up here for now, and I'm going to work my way back down. I got to make sure that I don't, plummet down there. Alright, so back down I go, and I do actually have some more stuff I wanted to work on, and that is adjusting the mob spawner down here on the bottom. So let's see. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I want to make it so that the mob spawner can actually be altered. And the way I'm specifically going to alter it is to allow it to, what am I trying to say? Like, so that you can not have them die from fall damage. And the reason for this is because, like, I can, maybe use it to get XP, experience points, or I could, if I really understand how to do this correctly, I can make it so that, okay, here we go. I can just actually, oh yeah, that's right. Alright, so, sorry, I'm kind of thinking and working at the same time, and doesn't always work out well. So, alright, I think I've got this backwards. I think it's the cobblestone that actually goes on the top, and there. Alright, nope, not yet, we're not done, because, I need iron. Okay, let me collect my stuff, come over here, get some iron. I thought I was more prepared for the episode than this. Oh, and it's almost nighttime, so let me head up here to my bed, and I will go to sleep. That's nice. Okay. Alright, so back down I go, because I only have one crafting table in my entire gigantic house at the moment. Alright, so let's see if I can do this. Alright, so we said cobblestone on the top, wood on the sides, and then iron and redstone. Did I get right? Alright, you know what? Let's try this then. Maybe it was wood on the top, and cobblestone on the sides. Just bear with me a little bit, guys, as I'll get this figured out eventually. I mean, I know the general basic recipe. And then this, and there we go. Okay. So before I pull that out, I'm going to go ahead and put in, just to make 2 of them. And this will allow me to, again, control the mob spawner, be able to adapt it as I see fit. So let's come over here. And this part I'm kind of having to work out as I go. Oh, wait. Yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to do. And that is to, what am I trying to oh, right. Right. I wanted, 2 of these. Hold on. And, right. What am I thinking? Is it this? And then, whoops. That's a dropper. I want a dispenser. And nope, I don't want a dropper. I want a second dispenser. All right. Okay, so let's come over here again. And I guess we'll go this way around the flamingo. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to, first of all, probably hollow out this area and this one. And all right, so let's see. First, we want to do the dispensers. All right. So for them, we are going to put these right here. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have water that pours out of here. And we're going to have these things, which will, I think, if I understand correctly, like I can make the, like when the water's flowing, I can use that to, like if I want to keep mobs in there, I can just lower them. And this way I could just shoot them, and that way, like, say I want a music disc, I can get a skeleton angry. And, yeah. But if I want, like, the creature to come down, no, that won't be enough space, will it? All right. Wait. I think I might. All right. I think I'm just going to have to think about this a little bit more. And in the meantime, I'm going to have to take the 2 buckets that I do have and go ahead and put them in here. And then what I'm going to do is probably in between, I'll work out the plan a little bit more so that I can just flip one switch probably on this side, and those dispensers will pour. Okay, yeah, as it is right now, if these things are down, the water will just stay in here. The mobs will fall safely. Just kind of congregate here. I can just hit them with some, arrows maybe, once it's given me some. And then like these mobs, like I said, can get angry. And then maybe like I'll get some carrots or potatoes or steel from the zombie, which, whatever. I don't care about that. But like maybe from the witches, I can get some nice potions, and from the creepers, like maybe I can get some music discs if I can get the skeletons angry at them. All right. So in the meantime, what I am going to do is head back down, I think, because, yeah, I definitely need some more pink. And, here's the thing. I know that some of you will say, well, why bother making it look all the same? It's all going to get covered up anyway, but I don't know. Things like that it's just the kind of thing that's going to drive me crazy if I leave it like that. So, yeah, you can see where I've been hollowing this area out, getting a whole bunch of pink and white. The white has, of course, just been the hallways within the house. So, yeah, I've definitely needed lots of that. That's why I ended up using so much pink for things like the marking the trail at the nether fortress and things like that. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to need to get a few. So, I'll tell you what, why don't I just kind of speed up this particular part of the video. Okay, guys, I don't really know what even happened. I had recorded a whole bunch more besides what you just seen, but there was some kind of technical difficulty. And so anyway, I'm just going to take this time just to show you what I've done. I went ahead, I took the water that I had, and then I filled in the streams that will direct the mobs. Got rid of my infinite water source, and now I'm just trying to put as much of the roof on as I can, because once this is in place, this mob spawner, actually even just now, it might start generating some, kind of back in the very corners, at least, some mobs will start to spawn. And as far as what you did miss in between the episodes, aside from me laying a bunch of blocks, was just, I was in my house, and a creeper blew up. So I did have to repair that. So that part, you're probably, lucky that you didn't end up seeing that part. Anyway, so right now I'm just hoping that I at least have enough of these blocks. I can cover half of it. And then, like, in between episodes, I will probably just finish up the mob spawner, covering up the other half. But, I will have to, probably go and mine some more. So, all right, let's see. How much of this can we get covered? Like I said, we probably got a bit of darkness already going on. Nothing's going to spawn while we're up here just because of the fact that, we are actually up here. And then another thing that I'll definitely want to do is, of course, cover the top, because you want the mobs spawning inside and not on top. Not really much of a problem during the daytime, obviously, but at night it's just, I don't know, a little bit annoying. But then again, the only thing that might even pose a danger to us would be, of course, skeletons, because anything else just wouldn't be able to reach us from up here. So, okay, so we're going to have half of it at least covered. And then we'll just kind of see where we are after that. So let's just put these last few. I don't even think this will make it fully across, but, it's going to do a decent enough job. So then the next question will be, of course, whether anything actually dies from the height. And I did think about this a little bit. If it turns out that I have calculated this wrong, in my pickaxe work, but I can't remember if that was, while you guys, like, while I was recording or not. Okay. Want to make sure that I didn't need to curve. So if it turns out that they aren't falling far enough to actually kill them, then what I will probably do is actually, instead of trying to raise the entire mob spawner, I'll probably just lower this end into the ground until it's deep enough that it actually will kill them. Alright, so you know what, there's not really much else that I can do with this particular episode. I could go down, mine some more, and that kind of stuff, but, you know what, I think this is probably a pretty good stopping point anyway. So, what I do want to do is definitely say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time for another Crazy Flat World. Bye!